Hello and welcome everyone to this Warcraft replay. This is going to be the second game of this best of 3 series between between LawLiet spawning in as the yellow Knight of playing the bottom left, against XiXi spawning in as the red Knight of playing the bottom right. The map is on Twisted Meadows. You would usually see Demon Hunters or other options like the Wardens. So yeah, it would be pretty interesting to see actually Warden versus Warden. I don't think I haven't seen that in quite some time and would actually enjoy seeing some of that, but you know, it is a Night Elf mirror. I don't think we would actually be seeing something like that at all. So different camps start for both players again. LawLiet is going to be starting at this Null Overseer camp with the two Wardens right here, and XiXi is actually going to start with the Mercenary camp. The not Troll Warlord, the Rock Golem camp. I think they drop pretty good items. Not as great as the Troll Warlord, but I'm trying to think right now. Do the Rock Golems? I'm pretty sure Rock Golems drop some of the Troll Warlord drops, but we shall see later on. The altars have been finished. It is a Demon Hunter versus a Demon Hunter, so pretty much the same thing going on for both players. We are pulling in a couple of wisps. This one's probably for scouting though. LawLiet will actually spot XiXi's thing right here. Oh, actually no. Is XiXi actually going to bring in an archer to hire up a Shadow Priest? I wonder. We're not going for a Tavern Hero. No, we're not. We're still producing that Demon Hunter. Archer's kind of late on that hiring. I'm not sure if the Wisp was actually intending to get or pick up that Shadow Priest, but it looks like LawLiet might be able to do so himself sometime soon, I guess. Either way, the Demon Hunter is now out in action, and we have a lot of Wisp actually being pulled here to repair this Ancient of War, something that LawLiet is not doing right now because he is actually focusing on trying to get a Creepjack. Now the item is going to be a Scroll of Beast and Slippers of Agility, so +3 intelligence. LawLiet did pick himself up that Shadow Priest, stealing it from XiXi's own mercenary camp. Mana burns being exchanged for both players. Basically the Demon Hunter who gets his next mana burn off will actually be favored because well, the 50 mana being burnt off on the other Demon Hunter is pretty much gone. So far I'm not sure if this has gone slightly well for XiXi because he has yet to lose anything and he has gained quite a bit. And well, he did lose that Shadow Priest, so that is the only downside so far. LawLiet's creeping has been delayed significantly, but he will be starting up right now. So far that pretty much is like the only differences so far. LawLiet's Wisp sitting over here alongside with XiXi's Wisp. And here we go with the Demon Hunter for XiXi. He is chasing down that Shadow Priest. He does not have any mana available to actually get the burn off on the priest, so that is a little bit of a loss right there. XiXi will lose himself. Oh wow, almost lost himself that archer who was able to shadow meld at the last second. No, Wardens will be taken out. Was that Troll Berserker? I can't tell. It was a Troll Berserker being hired up for XiXi. LawLiet obviously wasn't on the ball there, but not really that much of a difference. Boots of Speed probably going to be picked up, yes, and the Scroll of the Beast will be sold as well. We are very close to tier 2 for, I guess, both players. Actually, XiXi is only halfway. Meanwhile, LawLiet is, I guess, 20 seconds ahead, 10 seconds ahead, maybe? Who knows? Okay, oh, XiXi's Demon Hunter is not looking too good right now. He might even be forced to use... Actually, just looking at his mana pool, not really, no real lethal damage available just quite yet from the mana burn. But one hit from that Ancient of War really forces that Demon Hunter to go back. He needed to be extra careful right there. Oh, there we go with a reveal, and we did reveal it from the Goblin Laboratory. Nice reaction times right there for LawLiet, picking up that Archer and giving him level 2. That will be the difference for XiXi. Oh, never mind. He got himself that level 2 immediately. And he picked himself his own Shadow Priest. Technically, that could have been a second one, but LawLiet still has his. Troll Warlord Camp will be picked off right here. Naga Sea Witch has been picked up for LawLiet. We might even see the Naga Sea Witch for XiXi as well. Devotion Aura for the Yellow Night Elf army. We do have the Naga Sea Witch for the Red Night Elf army, and we are going to have that Shadow Meld revealing that Archer right there. Probably will be... Oh, actually, wow. The Creep Camp actually provided pathing on XiXi's Demon Hunter. That was rather unlucky. Probably should deactivate the Frost Towers right there. Wouldn't want to unnecessarily use up the mana. Especially not since you're gonna verse a Demon Hunter, because I mean you kinda need all the mana you can get right there. Demon Hunter for LawLiet is taking significant damage, but he is in range of his Moonwells. Is that his second Ancient of War? That is his second Ancient of War. We might be going dots again. Ancient of Wind has been placed down, and the first dots are producing. I believe we are sticking to Ancient of Lores for XiXi. Actually, where is his production buildings? Ancient of Wonders is being placed down. Strange. So XiXi is playing a little risky. He is going to tick up straight to tier 3. Meanwhile, LawLiet is pretty much just building the foundations of his army so far, and he is going to have a later tick to tier 3. We might even see an expansion attempt coming in from LawLiet over here. Yeah, both players just playing passive so far. We do have a Hunter's Soul being placed down. That was like the biggest delay on the Hunter's Soul so far for XiXi. Without that Hunter's Soul, he can't place down Ancient of Lore. Troll Warlord Camp. This was a Troll Warlord Camp, was it not? Apparently the item has been sold instantly, so obviously it wasn't that good. It's just too bad I couldn't see what it was. +9 claws from that Ogre Camp, or Ogre Magi Camp, and he is going to clear out this Rock Golem Camp as well with the aid of the Ancient of War. A bulge to the face on the Naga Sea Witch. Not that much damage, but it was a minor hindrance in terms of the stun, I guess. Rock Golem will drop +2 Strength Tome, as well as a second Lionhorn of Stormwind. At least that is a guaranteed 200 gold, because ore items don't exactly stack. Greater Healing Potion has been picked up from this Rock Golem camp, and it looks like XiXi will get himself a couple of mercenaries. Two Berserkers, 1 Shadow Priest, and an Ogre Mauler. XiXi must be sitting on quite a bit of gold, especially since he has yet to start producing his high-tech units. Okay, that was rather odd. Dark Ranger will be picked up as the third and final hero for XiXi. Obviously a smart choice, especially since, well, dots are really easy to kill, and they can be converted back to dark minions, and of course the ever so wonderful silence. Where's the Demon Hunter? I have no idea. Level 3 Demon Hunter with Orb of Venom, Level 2 Naga Sea Witch, Level 1 Dark Ranger versus a Level 3 Demon Hunter and a Level 2 Naga Sea Witch. Basically, both players have equal hero levels besides the third hero, because LawLiet doesn't exactly have his third hero. We are actually transitioning into Ancient of Lores because, well, to be fairly honest, LawLiet probably should realize that Dot's not really that good against Ancient of Lore units, so this will be the change right here. Dots don't have Masters training, they don't even have Adept training, so they can't even change into Crow form, let alone cast Cyclone. Lots of damage coming in on LawLiet's Demon Hunter. We do have the Ancient of Lores being replaced in the back over here. Ancient of War also joining in on the fight. LawLiet has pretty much shown his, I guess, eagerness to bring along Ancient of Wars into his fight. And I mean, why wouldn't you? Ancient of Wars are tankier than Ancient of Lores, Ancient of Winds, and of course they're cheaper than them, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. The only thing that would be better is, of course, the Tree of Lives and the Tree of Eternity and all that. But why would you seriously mass up those kind of units? Anyway, back to the main base of XiXi. He does have his second Ancient of Lore completed. He does not have any Dryads. Yeah, I can't see any Dryads. We're going to go straight into Bears. I guess this is going to be pretty much the battle of who masses up as many bears, but LawLiet is adding in Dryads to his army mix. So I wouldn't know too much about that. We do have an expansion over here for LawLiet, like I said before. I just did not mention that he was actually establishing it. Very close to dying right there for LawLiet's Demon Hunter, but he did get that health potion out and the stat preservation as well. Unfortunately, moon walls are not exactly in the best of states. We are very close to Wellspring being finished. We don't have Wellsprings for XiXi, but you can see right here 300 into 425, and of course the increased mana regeneration. Okay, there we go with this fight over here. Fork Lightning on that Ogre Mauler, able to take him down, giving level 3 to the Naga Sea Witch. The one and only Dryad has been taken out. Level 2 Mana Burn on the Naga Sea Witch. That is going to prevent her from casting future Fork Lightnings. We are going to bring the Ancient of Wind and Ancient of War into this fight. Ancient of Wind has pretty much been tossed away, as the Ancient of Lore is the only important things left. Either way, Wisp has been pulled from the gold mine to try and repair this Tree of Life. Even though there are a lot of units, without Mountain Giants it's pretty hard to actually take down buildings. Either way, this Demon Hunter has a lot of attack despite not even having claws of attack. That's +9 plus 5. That's 14. 335. Oh, he has Roar as well. That is why he has such a big attack boost. Anyway, more the Wisps are being pulled again, but it was pretty much a bait for XiXi to go after the Wisp. But here we go with LawLiet coming in from the back. Not really killing anything, but the Rejuvenate is actually saving that Demon Hunter for a while, but the DPS is too much. XiXi is going to eat that Greater Healing Potion. There we go, the Fork Lightning from XiXi right there. More roars being cast, and this is rather odd fight, really. I mean, the majority of XiXi's army is archers, so that's not something that you can take into account right here, but that's also the same for LawLiet. We still have this Ancient of Wind, though. XiXi might lose his Naga Sea Witch if he's not careful, and yes, he is very careful right there, able to give that Rejuvenate to that Naga Sea Witch. And we'll take down the bear. More skeletons will be spawned. And this is not looking good for LawLiet, despite being able to transition into Ancient of Lore units. This Druid of Claw will be preserved. He is at Master's Training. Meanwhile, XiXi's is also at Master's Training. Looking at upgrades over here, not really invested in upgrades for either player. Yeah, not really. Demon Hunter, I would assume, is being revived through the altar. Yes, it is. It is a level 3 hero, so it will take some time. So the Naga Sea, which is kind of kind of on her own, but able to intercept one of the Druids of Claw. The Tree of Life has been taken out, and the Wisps are basically just mass detonating right there, taking out the mana of the selected targets. And it looks like XiXi is also attempting to expand over here. We'll be able to take out these units. The Tree of Life might have to eat itself a tree, because a bear is not that capable of taking out this orange creep camp. However, XiXi is moving his main army to try and assist on that bear. There we go. And we're also adding dryads for XiXi as well. No upgrades whatsoever. That's pretty much how he won in game 1, to be fairly honest, because he had he had 3/3 units versus I don't know what LawLiet had. I think he had 1/2 or 2/2. Either or, he is getting +1 attacks for those dryads and bears. Troll Warlord camp will be cleared out. Not saying that this might be an expansion attempt, but he does have a Wisp over here, so it is actually going to be an expansion attempt. I can't see the item. It's a +4 ring of protection, which is absolutely useless in this circumstance. I would assume that the Demon Hunter had sold his Devotion Ore as well. No, he did not. He's actually keeping on to that. Rather surprising, but I guess he doesn't really need that gold, because he does have, or will have, multiple expansions. He is building down 2 simultaneously. Meanwhile, XiXi is entangling that gold mine. +3 ring of protection will be picked up from this rock golem camp. Meanwhile, this rock golem camp hopefully won't drop anything useless. Ton of experience, instantly a worthwhile drop right there, as well as +6 in agility for the Demon Hunter. I guess that was like a present for the Demon Hunter. Ton of experience. Obviously Demon Hunter needs it because he was out of the action for quite some time. XiXi, if he actually starts attacking LawLiet's base, it will definitely force a TP scroll. Noxy, which does have it, but I think LawLiet might be able to clear this camp before that actually happens. Ogre Magi will drop a +3 ring, so I would assume the TP scroll would start right about now. Either way, LawLiet will be losing many moon walls. There we go with the TP right there. I would assume that XiXi might be doing the same. No, he's gonna start fighting. Army supplies 56 versus 68. XiXi clearly has the numbers advantage right here, but this is the home court for LawLiet. He does have those moon walls available. 1 bear drops for LawLiet. Another bear will actually be preserved. Multiple bears being taken out. Zeppelin Micro is not really that great, but here we go. We are actually focusing on the Zeppelin Micro for LawLiet right now. The bear is constantly being dropped and all that, but the Zeppelin will fall. XiXi is going to lose multiple bears at the same time. There we go, the Fork Lightning. Even the Troll Berserker will be taken out right there. And this is looking to actually... Oh, okay, never mind. I was saying that this might actually look great for LawLiet, but apparently as soon as he lost himself that Demon Hunter, it did not look that great. Either way, level 5 Nagasawa does have level 3 Fork Lightning, able to take down that level 4 Demon Hunter with that Fork Lightning, and will be able to push XiXi away with his 1 Dryad, 1 Archer, and 1 Bear. So yeah, I would assume that XiXi took the most hit because he lost his Demon Hunter and the majority of his units. But you could also argue that LawLiet's pretty much lost a lot as well. He also lost himself that Demon Hunter, as well as many moon walls, but it looks like they have been replaced. I'm not sure where. Where have they been replaced? I have no idea. I could have sworn at least 2 or 3 have been destroyed. Actually, let me count this. Yeah, it looks like the supply is right. Oh well. Counterattack coming in, or at least just another attack coming in from XiXi. He does have 4 bears and his 2 heroes. 5 bears coming in. Are there any dryads? We have Ultra Vision on the way as well. We are double pumping dryads right now, so the bears, not to go overboard with the bears. We are 1-1 for XiXi. We are 2-1 for LawLiet though. That might be the biggest difference right now. Who knows? Altar of Elders will be destroyed. So I'm guessing LawLiet will be forced to go for that Tavern Revive over there for the Demon Hunter here. Yes it is. He is coming along. Dark Ranger will silence majority of these units, but I would expect the WC3 to bring down that Fork Lightning, able to take down, almost able to take down XiXi's WC3. He will just take down the bear instead. WC3 is at level 6, that means she possibly has the ultimate ability. I don't think so. Mainly because it's not really that useful. WC3 ultimate ability is Tornado, which basically you can control a big tornado and it basically, whatever it touches will give a minor cyclone effect. So yeah, it's a really good CC like lockdown ability, but the problem is that the WC3 is channeling during the duration, so yeah, she can't really do much after that. And it's not really per se a fast tornado, so if you're a well-skilled player, you can actually dodge it pretty nicely. Okay, XiXi and LawLiet's basically gonna be exchanging themselves expansions at this point. The Wisp has spotted this one, so it looks like LawLiet will lose this. XiXi might be forced to recall back to his base, however. He will do a lot of damage with his 6 bears. But his main base is now under siege. There we go, the mass detonations. That's basically what XiXi did. Is this going to turn into a base race? Ah, we do have that tornado actually in play. Yes, it does do damage as well. It also does damage to buildings. I guess you could say it's a less effective version of Earthquake. Tree of Eternity is actually on the move, but I don't know where it's actually going to move to. XiXi is actually going to take down LawLiet's final expansion and most likely TP back in. There with TP scroll, I believe, yes, enough time before the Tree of Eternity actually falls. A big snipe for LawLiet back there, and he is going to run away. So it's 68 versus 66. However, XiXi has lost pretty much his Tree of Eternity. He can't, I don't think he can purchase high level items anymore from the Ancient of Wonders. He can only pick up a TP scroll, I believe. Wait, can he? I think so. TP scroll's not tier 2, is it? I don't think so. Either way, Tree of Eternity is on the move for LawLiet. This is actually pretty funny because, well, that's a lot of bears. About 10 bears versus, how many bears for XiXi actually? We have 9 bears. So 10 versus 9. However, we do have dryads. However, this is actually in the home territory for LawLiet again. I mean, this is not, position-wise, things have not been going well for XiXi because he's been forced to fight at his opponent's base. So Moonwells are definitely an effect. Here we go with the mass detonation from these wisps. However, let's see how this will turn out. The Goblin Zeppelin also being put into use for LawLiet once again. XiXi, that WC3 really needs to put out those Fork Lightnings because LawLiet's own ones are actually doing quite a bit of damage with the Fork Lightning. There we go with the Cyclone or Tornado once again. This might actually be the game changer. Even though these bears cannot be attacked while in the Cyclone effect, they still take quite a bit of damage while being tornadoed though. So, oh, there we go with the pickup right there. Dark Ranger has been taken out for XiXi as well as the Demon Hunter, so that is going to be a straight GG for I am XiXi. So, yep, that is going to be game 2. To be fairly honest, this was a fairly lengthy replay again. I will maybe take a rest. Either way, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.